Welcome to Africa Express. Today we have heard that the Russian army is struggling into Kharkiv, has been bombing a big shell in Kharkiv in Ukraine. As we know that last week the nuclear submarine of the Russian was in Cuba. It was nearly intercepted also by the United States submarine in Havana. As we know, 3 days later, the fleet of the Russian ran away from Cuba and was driving to Venezuela. In this concept, we think because maybe of the ship of the Canadian fleet and the ship of the United States fleet, that's why the Russian who was trying to intimidate the United States are moving away to Argentina and Venezuela, because they was not even far from the coast of Miami, not so far from Florida. After that, we heard that the president of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, was in North Korea trying to meet the North Korean president. Well, and there also we heard that the sixth fleet of United States, the sixth naval fleet of United States, has been in South Korea. And in South Korea also, the fleet was there, while the President Vladimir Putin of Russia was in North Korea. It seems that I think the fleet of the Americans are showing to Putin that his days are counted now. There's a countdown. It seems no matter where he goes, they find over there the American forces ready, as the Americans also are ready in China, in South China Sea. When you see Chinese are trying to intimidate Taiwan, and over there also the American fleet comes and also make intervention. It seems for me that the Russian, they better get out of Ukraine. Yes, surely they have to get out and withdraw all their armies, and there will be peace in this world. Yeah, I think so. While the Americans, they don't give up, and his allies also, like Canada was in Cuba when American was monitoring the fleet of the Russian fleet. And I mean, if you go to Poland also, even in Kaliningrad, people are flying away because they are afraid. You know, if you go to Belarus, Polish peoples are showing their muscles in the front line. And it seems that somehow Ukrainians are having priority in the war in Kharkiv. The Russian army, they are pulling, they are withdrawing, contrary about what they was doing. So I think, well, it's better to end this war with philosophy for Russia. For me, I think so, because this will be then the Second World War or Third World War, I don't care. But somehow if you have nuclear bombs, and they also they have it, if you try to intimidate them with that, that means you are not wise, because if you beat, they beat, then it's the fight. It's still the fight. We got to fight with wisdom. And fighting with wisdom is just for the Russian to withdraw from Ukraine. This is what is right. Thank you very much for following Africa Express.